And welcome back to another episode of Starbane Alpha. I'm Nick and we're playing Stonehearth again, and the game's been updated, except this update was just like one bug fix and just trying to get the game ready for the Alpha 14 release. And the Alpha 14 release, as well, no, Alpha 14 release, when it concerns the Steam test branch, should be released sometime this month, I think, sometime in January 25th, 2016. Oh, did I say my name? Yes, I am the Schwein, by the way, in case you didn't know that, in case you're just coming in for the first time in this hardware series, but, it happens. Alright, but anyway, so, yeah, so then we got a decision to make. Do we want to continue with Dursville number 42 FF, or do we want to do the other Dursville number 42? The mean one. What do we have? No, let's go back to the Dursville number 42 so we can try out, so we can continue with the, right. Okay. So, I guess what we can do is, should we delete, should I delete the mod and just, let the last episode be the end of Frostfest? Or Frostbeast. What is it, Fest? Wait, which one has the A in it? Oh well. Anyway. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go back to the good old, go back to these guys, and we can always come back to FF later. So I'll be right back once I get rid of the mod for now. Alright, just quickly delete the mod. I mean, I didn't delete the mod off my computer. It's still there in case I want to play it again. Which I would have to play Alpha 13 again, wouldn't I? But anyway, so let's go ahead and start back up. Or start up the, there's film number 42. With the Rise Children. And by the way, I just noticed, right before recording, there is a rabbit. No, the rabbits decided to create a monument in that mountain. I didn't see that before. Alright, but anyway, let's do this. And what would happen? Okay, they're not freezing. Yeah, I figured. Okay, so this is telling us that the shivering can no longer work because, well, Frostbeast is gone. I'm pretty sure we're fine. Is that? I think what we might want to do is not start this save. I want to do the previous save. Because the previous save is actually where we began. Yeah, let's do this save. Because this one should be unaffected by the mod, because the other one we saved after we used the mod. Once, if you didn't see that episode, or if you don't, if you're not remembering it right now, and remember, the last time we did this save, we actually didn't know Frosties was working, so, the update. I didn't know Frosties was working, so basically I was wondering why they were shivering and stuff. So I saved after that. But as you can see, there's those things, and we're back where we started, where we should have been. Yes, yes. Aw. Alright. And the wood's getting chopped down, alright. Everything's going nice and fine. Which means 4 times speed. Alright, so I should talk about today's Desktop Tuesday. Yeah, so today's Desktop Tuesday, they announced a new feature, something I've been waiting for as long as Comet's been in this game. Or at least they're starting to move in the direction anyway, and that is, they're releasing, let me use their words. Yes, better party controls. Which, what that means is instead of having to go here, oh, we never, do we have any? Flipping, we have one. That's fine. Instead of having to go through all these menus, actually, what they're going to be doing instead of having all these menus, instead of having these be menus, like this be that, this will actually be a physical item in the game that the carpenter makes. Then you got attack orders can be changed. It's going to be separated to 3 things. Basically, your center attack order, where they basically go sit in the spot and kill things. Their movement order, where they don't kill things. until a second or two after they get to their movement spot. And focus fire ability. And also what they're going to be doing is they're going to be changing how the UI works. Because instead of having, these two menus, what they're going to do is they're going to make it so you click on this and there'll be parties over here. You click on a party, they'll be hotkeyed. Then you see over here, they could pick the flags off that. And basically, if you already have a flag selected, like if I were to have the move here and kill things command selected, all I would have to do is just click. And if I wanted to move, click, click, click. Give me a second. Sneezed. Alright. But basically, yeah. Let me try that again. Yeah, sorry, I had to blow my nose. Alright. But like I was saying, yeah, it's basically instead of having to go here and then go here and then tell them to attack, and then, if you want them to move, then you go like, then you do this, and then they move freely, which is not good, and then do this again. All you gotta do is just basically, go over here, click, go, click, go, click. Basically go over here, click on that once, have it selected just like, harvesting command, and then just click, 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 click all you want. And they get the picture. Oh. You don't need to be doing that now. Right there, alright. And also what they'll be changing is if you click on an individual person or more or less soldiers, basically in the new in Alpha 14, what they're going to do is we gotta read this. Or we're going to need to read this. Okay, slow down. Okay, we can get outfits, upgrade worker outfit, padded vest. Ooh, and we have the money for it. Go ahead. We need 2 of these. Oh, we can't get 2 of those, but the one's fine enough. Oh, right, we don't have a trapper. Right, that's a problem. I guess we could sell a bunch of carrots. Because we always going to need 2 footmen. So having 2 of these is a good idea. We have too many workers. I guess we always have 2 workers, so that'd be a good idea. Oh, well, he left. Alright, that's fine. That's a good store right there. Alright, did we update how well we're doing on our food, despite the fact that I just sold a lot of it? Oh, yeah. Yes? Aw. I'll work on it. Oh, don't worry. And you might as well make a terracotta house as well. But like I was saying, yes, basically, what's going to happen now in Apple 14, and when they get to the Steam test branch release, they're going to separate everyone from militia or soldiers, and you can put anyone in the militia if you want them to fight. I would say that's not recommended at this point because, well, only footmen can fight undead for the most part. However, if you're just fighting a bunch of goblins, it does not matter. Are we? Oh, we are done. Hold it. Earnable speed. Okay, we need to get this work done again. We need to get this work done again. There we go. Oh. Okay, yeah, that wasn't working for some reason. Okay, let's see how much stuff we have. Oh yeah, we have plenty of wood, so now we can start doing luxuries like beds. All of them are eating, that's fine. Oh, right. They make terracotta beds. Clay bed. On good football, I get you off the ground, I would bet. We're gonna need, let's just go ahead and make 9. Over the window frames. Actually, how much clay do we have? Oh, plenty. Oh, yeah, maybe we shouldn't make windows quite yet. But doors, yes. Let's go red since that's the usual look. We're going to need 2 doors. There we go. I'm not gonna make window frames quite yet because, well, they're window frames. Well, we're going to need lots of them. And unfortunately, we don't have lots of clay yet. So, yeah. Anyway, basically, they're going to split up our flags into two groups. Civilians and militia. These militia, you could be anyone if you just play militia. However, also, all footmen will be considered militia unless you want to take them out of militia. And if you go and if they change jobs, like if they become a carpenter, trapper, or something like that, then they will go out of militia. Unless of course you will put it back in. That'd be automatic. I guess unless of course you put them there in the first place and they don't change. But that's to be seen. And I was going out there after that point. I think I had a direction. I just forgot what it is right now. Let me go read the thing. Yes. You can basically, okay, I forget what point I was going after. Yeah, basically, if they're in the militia, you can actually control them, or at least footmen anyway. You can control them more directly, but they're still just command. They're still just the three commands, but, like, let's say you have a group of people. Instead of just telling all the group to go kill something, or go stand in that area and kill things, or go move over there and kill things, or just move over there to prepare to kill things. You could just select individual footmen like you and go down here, click on this thing, and then tell them to go over there, kill things, or go over there and kill things. Which is pretty interesting. I mean, it doesn't really solve. I mean, it's a whole lot better than the current system. It's a whole lot better than it was in the game originally, which was no system at all. But it's still not it's still not perfect. I mean, it's still RimWorld, or it's still what was the game that just came out on Steam? Evertown, I think. It's none of those, but I think what they're going for with Stonehearth is more of a basically instead of going with an RTS where you just instead of going with RTS where you build a town and on the side, but the main thing is combat. I think what they were going for with Stonehearth is more of a build your town and a more management deal. So basically having less control over your people, it might actually be a good thing in Stonehearth. Or at least it's to what they want instead of being a direct RTS method where you can click and control your individual groups of people or just individuals more directly like you can in RimWorld and in New Game Evertown. Alright, what do we want to sell? Not really anything. At least we sell these. Alright, daily update, what do we have? Yes? Yes? Oh, barely. But the barracks is not complete. Is it being completed, by the way, just wondering. It's not the right one. You. Nope, I didn't want to do that. Just start rolling. Oh, I think we're into a problem. I mean, we got wood over there. And the letters are still there, so why aren't my people doing that? Oh, they're way too late. Okay, that's it. That was it. Okay, that's fine. And also, maybe bugs like going this fast, which I'm not quite sure. They said there'll be bugs, but this might be our first bug. So let's slow down a bit. Now they're still doing their thing. Let's click on you, or yeah, there we go. Oh god. Yeah, we're just being idle. Oh, great, this bug has creeped up again. It's been a while, good old people standing around bug. I mean, we did have it with Frostfest, or Feast. So that's interesting. No, they got everything. Yeah, being idle. Oh, no, they're restart. Well, one of them's restarting items. But then that was the one we saw, probably the one that we saw working on the building. All seems like one farmer is actually efficient enough. You know, again, look at all this fully grown crop, and they're not getting harvested fast enough, but still. I mean, if I had, actually, let's slow down even more. You know, if I had two farmers, or even if I had two or three farmers, then they'd be gone instantly, and that'd be good. I know I mean, we're getting enough food as it is, and it's actually better if we do it this way. If we stagger our food, no, stagger our food sitting around, because when our food sits around, well, it gets spoiled. However, if it's being ready to harvest, we don't really need to worry about that, then do we? Or do you go worry about half of our town doing nothing, or more than half of our town, or more than half of our town doing nothing, which I think that's the bug keep being up again. How many people do we have in our town? Three, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, did you already build all the beds? And do we have a place to put the beds? We do not. Construction. Well, at least we got two people. Oh, that's probably the, carpenter as well. Carpenter. Not what I want. Yeah, that's the carpenter. Well, you're working. And no one else says, oh great, this bug returns. I mean, you might have to go back to Frost Feast, because that was working fine. No, well, we'll see what happens next time. I mean, 12 minutes left. That'd be, yeah, it'd be better if I do that. As you know, this will be the only video I upload a day, for the most part, so, yeah. As I'm actually recording this at 3:09 right now. I'm gonna give I'm gonna get on their schedule, but unfortunately, I just didn't feel that well after coming back from the Mayo Clinic, or my first appointment in the Mayo Clinic. By the way, I'm going to Mayo Clinic for my Crohn's colitis. But anyway, so yeah, first time there, and we had to actually be there at 8 in the morning, and we live across town. And if you don't know, Jacksonville is the largest city in America land-wise, and it takes a good 40 minutes to an hour to get there from, again, across town. No, from where I live, which is across town, which is at my grandparents' house. And my parents actually live my parents live on that side of town anyway. So yeah, I had to go there in the morning. My appointment was at 9. How Mayo Clinic actually does, or at least my local Mayo Clinic anyway, how it does things is basically has a big registration area where you go register if you're a new patient at any of the departments, and if you go to a different department, you have to register again for that department. But anyway, basically you have to be there by 8, and you have to basically wait for your name to be called, and then a couple of minutes before your appointment, and you'll register there, and then you actually go up, then you actually go to where your doctor is, which in my case it's on the 6th floor of the building, and basically and then you go there for your appointment, and I believe if basically for your next appointment you just go up there and sign in there instead of having to do it in the main downstairs lobby. So that was an interesting experience, going to the Mayo Clinic. I used to go to Bowling Groover, by the way, which Mayo Clinic is more generalized than Bowling Groover. Bowling Groover just deals with, just stomach problems. However, the Mayo Clinic deals with all sorts of things. They deal with pretty much everything, I suppose. So yeah. And I already had I know I recorded the last 3 episodes last night, yesterday afternoon, or for the uploads I uploaded yesterday, which is today for me, but yesterday for you, which is what, Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. And basically came back and I just wasn't feeling too well. I mean, I was having nausea and stuff like that. And, I just felt tired because I get up at 7. And, if you don't know, it can be difficult for me to get up. And, if I get up if I get up too early, or if it's sometimes too late, then I don't feel quite right. And basically, I feel weak and stuff like that. So I didn't really feel weak at the time. I just felt nauseous, so that was better than nothing. I slept for like a good 4-6 hours after I came home uploaded all 3 videos and ate lunch and stuff like that. I decided to take a nap, but it turned out I slept for like 6 hours because I just wasn't feeling too well. And then, like, before recording this, I was feeling absolutely terrible. Like, I was having high heart rate, I was having low blood oxygen level. I have a little thing that you put on your finger. Yeah, they're not working. I have a little thing you put on your finger, like they have in doctor's offices, and yeah. And I also felt lightheaded. Still feel lightheaded, but I can record. Not that bad. So yeah. I'm feeling better now. After I get done recording this, I'll just go to sleep. So yeah, that's why I can't record another one. Oh, this is what you are. Yeah, if we need our trapper stuff, give some more stuff. Yes, we can. I don't think we need. I don't think we need that quite many. Alright. Yes, Mondays. No, we had no idol there for a second, but that was about it. We definitely have 4 people just standing around, which is not good when there is. I mean, you are getting billed, right? I mean, I'm going to ask this again. Are you getting billed? You should be. No, that's not it. You should be getting billed, but you're not. Great. Alright, but I think, we got 6 minutes left, so I think I end this here, and, like I say, whenever, something like this happens, if they don't update the game, or if my people don't start working, then I'll just, then I'll just I'll just wait for the next update, and, whenever that is, which I still don't know. I mean, later this month. I mean, it is what my watch is low power, so it can't. It doesn't. I have a solar watch, and whenever it has low power, it says low instead of the date. So I never quite, so I don't know what the date is. Yes, yeah. And you said like doing your town. All right. You. Yes. All right. Alright, but I think that'll be it for this episode, as we can't really do much with just, 3 people working. Yeah, and there might be it depends if an update comes out. If there's an update, we'll do it. We'll return to Stonehearth, but if there's not, I might just play Arno, I said it again, Anno 2025, because, well, that's another city building game, and I've been needing to play that more. I just haven't got around to it with the Stonehearth. But yeah, I mean, like I said, when Arno first came out, like I said, when Arno first came out, I basically said, that'd be my Switch series. If something goes wrong with Stonehearth and I can't play it that week for whatever reason, and if I'm not doing anything else, I'll just do Arno or Anno. But anyway, so yeah, that'll be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching this episode. It means a lot to me. Also, not to me to leave a comment if you're interested in the series, like what you do next, or tips on how I'll play. Stonehearth, Stonehearth in general. If no such things, comments, feel that deal tip. And I guess see you next week, and see you maybe next week in an episode of Star Bayonetta Alpha.